And from under the dome at the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center, it's day 2 of the New River Community and Technical College Basketball Invitational Tournament. Today we start off with a girls' game. Bluefield Lady Beavers against the Lady Tigers from Shady Spring High School. Hello once again, everybody. This is Bill O'Brien as we get ready for 5 games today at this tournament. We'll have them all for you here on Video Productions. Starting off with a girls' game, and had a chance to talk to each of the coaches for Bluefield. Ernie Gilliard, who is in his 44th season as a head basketball coach. He and I go back a long ways when he was the boys' coach not only in Bluefield but in Princeton, and just a great time with him again. And for Shady Spring, in her second season, Tabitha Barnes taking care of the Lady Tigers basketball fortunes. So Bluefield and Shady Spring ready to play basketball at the top of the hour. And the other games today will include Princeton Lady Tigers against the Wyoming East Lady Tigers, Lady Warriors, I should say. After that, it's boys games between Wyoming East and Princeton, followed by Musselman in a high school boys game, Musselman and Beckley. And then the late game tonight at 8 o'clock features a high school girls game between the Beckley Flying Eagles and the Spring Valley Lady Timberwolves. So 5 games today. Maris Lowry is alongside, and he will join you behind the microphone as we continue on today's journey. We've got a lot to tell you about, but first we need to hear from our sponsors on Video Productions.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
When you're repping the blue and gold, staying ready is key.
That's why we hit up Little General Stores, our go-to when the clock is ticking.
At LG, they're hustling to cover your daily needs, fueling you both on and off the court.
From the finest snacks to a team that's always ready to assist, Little General Stores is the ultimate stop.
You can rest easy knowing LG has all your essentials.
Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Find out more at lgstores.com.
West Virginia's #1 hit music station. West Virginia's longest running morning show. Hit music 24/7. One station, all the hits. 103 CIR is WCIR FM, Beckley. 103CIR.com.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
Little Caesars stuffed crazy crust is stuffed with cheese and has a delicious buttery garlic flavored crust. And it's $9.49, making it the lowest price in stuffed crust. And I'm out of time. There was more time.
Pizza, pizza.
Take me home, country road.
105.9 WTNJ.
And we're back at the Dave Barksdale Court in Beckley, getting ready for another full day of basketball here under the dome. And it's a girls' game between Bluefield and Shady Spring. First, tell you the conversation with Coach Ernie Gilliard. And, boy, he goes back a ways. As we mentioned, 44 years as a coach. He was at Bluefield and coached the girls' team for 4 years. Then he switched to the Bluefield boys' team for 4 years. Then over to Princeton, his alma mater, where he was the boys' head coach there for 10 years, and now back with the Bluefield Lady Beavers for the last 4 seasons. And taking a look at Bluefield, a work in progress, he says. They are 2-4 on the season. Their 2 victories have come to Graham, Virginia, and they beat Mount View and Welch. The losses have come to Wyoming East, to Pikeview, to Westside, and to Summers County. And, of course, everybody realizes that Summers County is sort of the team that has really been the one to beat over the years in girls basketball. And Coach Gilliard said, hey, we lost by 10 points, but it's sort of a measuring mark as to where our team is, and we feel that we're on the way up. So Bluefield 2-4. Meantime, for the Shady Spring Lady Tigers under Tabitha Barnes in her second season, they are 0-7. But I talked to Coach Barnes about it, and she says, look, this will be the first time this season we will play in Raleigh County. She says, we haven't had a home game yet. We played in Huntington, we played in other places far away, and she said we're still trying to get our legs under us. So she's hopeful that they can have a good game here today against Bluefield. We'll be back with the opening lineups from the Armory after we pause for these messages on Video Productions.
The one thing that everyone's loving, and as it happens, they come by the dozen. Everybody loves it, and everybody knows it. Everybody loves a donut.
Are you ready to steer your career in a new direction? Look no further than New River Community and Technical College. With brand new simulators and virtual reality equipment, New River CTC's commercial driver's license program provides on-the-road experience before ever getting behind the wheel. You can become road ready by earning your CDL in just 6 weeks, along with a 180-hour certificate. Whatever your dream, New River CTC's CDL program puts you on the route to success. Don't wait. Apply now.
At Dutch Miller Automotive, we've grown quite a bit over the last 60 years, but our core principles remain the same. We believe in treating our customers and our team members like friends and family, and we see it as our obligation to give back to all the communities we are so fortunate to do business in. In just West Virginia alone, we've grown from one location on the west end of Huntington to 10 rooftops employing more than 500 Mountaineers. Check out the inventory from all of our stores at DutchMillerAuto.com. Dutch Miller Automotive Group, West Virginia proud.
Dunkin' is here with your holiday helpers. Peppermint mocha and toasted white chocolate signature lattes. A touch of delicious holiday magic to help you seize the season. Sip through the holidays with signature lattes at Dunkin'. America runs on Dunkin'.
So the Bluefield Lady Beavers warming up to our left. You can see them in their traveling maroon uniforms. It's always been that way. It's Bluefield, but their colors are maroon and white. And in the white uniforms, the home team today will be the Shady Spring Lady Tigers. In talking to Coach Barnes from Shady Spring, I asked her top players, and she said, well, the two Barnes sisters who belong to Coach Barnes, Austin Barnes, a junior, Kylie Barnes, a senior, along with Kendra Pizzino. Those are the three leading scorers for the Lady Tigers, although Coach Barnes said they've had trouble scoring, and hopefully those three girls will need to step up today. Kylie Barnes, is a four-year starter. Her sister specializes in the outside shot, and Pizzino was the leading point maker on last year's team, where she averaged 11.5 points per game. For the Bluefield Lady Beavers, they're going to have plenty of talent, but again, they're just still trying to learn to work together in this young year. And they are playing their 7th game today, so we're still just a third of the way through the regular season, and these kids are still learning about each other. Coach Barnes, as we told you, she is, well, we didn't tell you yet, she is a product of the Summers County basketball system. Coach Wayne Ryan had started that dynasty down there in Summers County years ago, and Coach Barnes was a part of that beginning. Wayne Ryan, of course, now working for the SSAC in Parkersburg, but boy, did he win a bunch of games at Summers County, and Tabitha Barnes knows all about winning, and she's trying to instill that attitude in her Lady Tiger team. For the Lady Beavers under Ernie Gilliard, as we told you, he has been around the block several times, not only at Bluefield but at Princeton. He knows the game inside and out, and he's one of the really good coaches in southern West Virginia. And knowing him, he will get his team going the way that he wants them to go. Well, we're just moments away from giving you the opening lineups, but first, let's pause for a message from the Armory. You're watching complete coverage of the New River CTC Invitational on Video Productions.
music station. West Virginia's longest running morning show. Hit music 24/7. One station, all the hits. 103 CIR is WCIR FM, Beckley. 103CIR.com.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
We remind you that in this game and every game today, in our wrap-up show, we will have the Pepsi-Cola Player of the Game. We will choose the outstanding player, and sometimes it's more than one. Pepsi-Cola, proud to be sponsoring our Player of the Game. And speaking of sponsors, we can't say enough good things about the Little General Stores. They are the primary sponsor of this tournament, along with New River Community and Technical College. Little General Stores, there's one near you, and they're proud to be supporting the community, not only supporting this tournament, but they do so many things for our schools and for other charity events throughout southern West Virginia. We thank Little General Stores. Well, Mike Green is the tournament director here. He is Vice President of External Affairs and Chief of Staff for New River CTC. He is the director of this tournament, also executive director of the New River Community Technical College Foundation. We've known Mike since he was a player for the Beckley Flying Eagles and, of course, coached over the years. And you're looking up there at some of the banners. There are 16 maroon and white banners under the dome here in Beckley. More championship banners at Woodrow Wilson High School than any other school in the state of West Virginia. And that 1992 team included Mike Green as a player on that team under Dave Barksdale. And, of course, the court here is named for the legendary coach, Dave Barksdale, who now is the athletic director for the city of Beckley. But that's another story. We're just always glad that Dave Barksdale is still helping the youth in our area. Well, and seniors, too, because he keeps getting everybody to play pickleball. Well, we're getting ready. The hometown Shady Spring Tigers, I shouldn't say hometown because Shady Spring is about 8 miles from this building, but they will be the home team on the scoreboard. And let's give you their starting lineups. Number 10 is Megan Hendrick. She's a junior. Austin Barnes is a junior, along with Kylie Barnes, a senior. And the Barnes sisters belong to Coach Tabitha Barnes. Kendra Pizzino is a junior, leading scorer. And Kendall Lilly, a senior, is the other member of the starting lineup. So it's Hendrick, Barnes, Pizzino, and Lilly for the Shady Spring Lady Tigers. For the Bluefield Lady Beavers, under Coach Gilliard, they will go this way. Number 10 is Desiree Jackson. She's a senior. Kara Brown, another senior, wearing number 11. Number 14 is Nyasia Handley. She's a senior. Lakin Harvey is number 23, a junior. And Ariana Dowell is a senior for the Beavers. So it's Jackson, Brown, Handley, Harvey, and Dowell starting for Bluefield. There's the warning buzzer, and we're just about ready to get this started. We will have the national anthem before we actually tip this one off. And this will give us an opportunity to say hello to a couple more of our sponsors. We'll return to the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center in a moment on Video Productions.
When you're repping the blue and gold, staying ready is key.
That's why we hit up Little General Stores, our go-to when the clock is ticking.
At LG, they're hustling to cover your daily needs, fueling you both on and off the court.
From the finest snacks to a team that's always ready to assist, Little General Stores is the ultimate stop.
You can rest easy knowing LG has all your essentials.
Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Find out more at lgstores.com.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
I heard every time you order Little Caesars during the Pizza pregame, you score a fun perk.
And I heard Justin Jefferson is the most handsome receiver of all time.
Yeah, you can't believe everything you read on the internet.
No, I heard people say it.
Order pizza and Pepsi online on game day for a chance to win Super Bowl 58 tickets.
Pizza.
Hey, grab me one too.
Dunkin' is here with your holiday helpers. Peppermint mocha and toasted white chocolate signature lattes. A touch of delicious holiday magic to help you seize the season. Sip through the holidays with signature lattes at Dunkin'. America runs on Dunkin'.
Perfect timing. We just had the playing of the anthem by recording. And again, we let you know we don't have the anthem on the air because of copyright laws. But I think everybody knows the words and knows the tune. Getting ready to start this ball game. We will start just a couple of minutes late. But normally, the way Mike Green runs the tournament, you're right on time. And he did a terrific job. He and his staff and volunteers were right on the money yesterday for all of those games. By the way, if you missed yesterday's opening of the tournament, started off with a boys middle school game. Greater Beckley Christian defeated Eastern Greenbrier by 8 points. That was followed by a high school boys game. Webster County's Highlanders defeated Mercer Christian by 22. That followed a high school boys game as the James Monroe Mavericks defeated Liberty's Raiders by 22. A middle school boys game followed that. The Mullins Rebels, a 6-point winner over the Independence Patriots. And then the late game last night, the Shady Spring Tigers boys defeated the Westside Renegades by 19 points. So that was day one. By the way, we'll be going all the way through Saturday, and every game that they play on this floor, we will have play-by-play here on Video Productions. And not only, of course, live, but you can watch it at your leisure on Video Productions. Okay, we are just about ready to rock and roll here. Maris Lowry beside me. He'll be doing the play-by-play on today's second game, which features a girls' contest between the Lady Tigers of Princeton and the Lady Warriors from Wyoming East. Right now, though, it's business between Bluefield and Shady Spring. As they get around the center circle, we'll be ready to go. Hanley will jump it up for the Lady Beavers. And Hendrick ready to go for the Lady Tigers in the white uniform. And we're underway. Bluefield with it, going to our left. We'll take a look at these ladies. I've seen them for the first time, and from deep in the corner, that's an air ball put up by Harvey. Bluefield keeps it. There's a block and a foul. I think you can tell that the Shady Spring cheering section is right behind us. During the Shady boys game last night, they were very active, and they were fun to watch and to hear. Ready to go. By the way, that was Hendrick's personal foul. And we've got the first point of the afternoon. So the Lady Beavers of Bluefield under Coach Ernie Gilliard. Ready again, good again. Nothing but net both times. Here we go, quickly up the floor. In the middle is Barnes. We have the Barnes sisters Pizzino has the ball now. Sees the leading point maker. Lob it underneath, tipped away, and here's a short shot. Rolls off the iron, tough luck miss. And Bluefield on the rebound with Brown taking care of business. Kara Brown, senior playmaking guard. Her team leads 2-0 in the opening minute of the ball game. Nice shot. 13-footer from the left side is good for Dowell. Ariana Dowell scores 4-0. And a steal. Hanley's got it. Waits for her teammates. From 3. Here it comes, and it's going to be short. Shady's got the ball. To the corner. She wants to fire. She does. Just missed off the rim. Rebound to Harvey. Bluefield on the move. Kara Brown working the point. Nice spin move. Give and go. Running shot, and it rolls off. Tough luck miss. Follow up, no. Rebound fought for. Still fighting for it, and the Tigers have it. Lady Tigers still looking for points. We're 2 minutes deep into the ball game. Looking at a zone defensively. To the corner. From there. Too strong. So Kylie Barnes, a little bit too much muscle on that one. And Bluefield will look things over. It looks to be a 2-3 zone that they're using defensively for the Lady Tigers. From back of the foul line. In and out, tough luck miss. And the rebound to Austin Barnes. Quickly down the floor, Pizzino. To the left side. Now high post. Off balance shot. It rolls off there, but there is a foul, and so Megan Hendrick will go to the line for 2 shots. Foul was called on Desiree Jackson. That's her first personal as we look at the replay. New River Community and Technical College, just thrilled to be bringing you this tournament again this year. This is the 6th annual, and boy, they do it upright. Megan Hendrick ready. And no good. One more coming. Hendrick takes her time and missed them both. Rebound back to Shady. Short shot, no. And Bluefield's got it. Kara Brown. In close now. Turnaround shot blocked. Rebound, turnaround, no. Rebound followed up, yes. Desiree Jackson scores. 6-0, Bluefield leading against the pressure. Almost stolen, out of bounds though. Good hustle that time by Ariana Dowell. Here's the replay on that last shot, that last score, because there were multiple shots. And you saw Jackson scoring for the Lady Beavers. Pizzino passing to the right. Underneath now. Hendrick's got it. Taken out of her hands, and here we come the other way. Brown dishes it off. Oh, what a pass. Underneath to Kara Brown. Brown scores for the first time, 8-0. And with that, Shady Spring wants a timeout. We're about midway through the first quarter here under the dome in Beckley. Let's pause for a minute on Video Productions.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
Grab the one thing that everyone's loving, and as it happens, they come by the dozen. Everybody loves it, and everybody knows it. Everybody loves a donut.
At Dutch Miller Automotive, we've grown quite a bit over the last 60 years, but our core principles remain the same. We believe in treating our customers and our team members like friends and family, and we see it as our obligation to give back to all the communities we are so fortunate to do business in. In just West Virginia alone, we've grown from one location on the west end of Huntington to 10 rooftops employing more than 500 Mountaineers. Check out the inventory from all of our stores at DutchMillerAuto.com. Dutch Miller Automotive Group, West Virginia proud.
Back and ready to go as the Lady Tigers inbound the ball against an all-court press. Shady Spring has had a couple of good looks, but not been able to get any points today so far. Well, let's see if their coach has a new play for them. Pizzino from outside, no. Rebound Shady, partially blocked. And the Lady Tigers are called for traveling. Check me, the Lady Beavers are called for traveling. Shady Spring gets the ball behind their backboard. Austin Barnes to throw it in. Looking, and lobs it out deep. Hendricks got it and taken out of her hands, and there's a foul. Little frustration foul there. Second foul on Megan Hendrick. Under 4 minutes to play in the opening period. So far, Bluefield has had the scoring, and now they've got the ball. Kara Brown does a nice job running the team. Back in the middle, Brown. Looking at the zone. Deep in the corner now, in closer. That one missed. Another one up and a foul. I keep forgetting we've got two monitors here. You know, when you take a look at video productions, normally we work one camera and one monitor. For this week, we've got 3 cameras and 2 monitors, so we got you covered, including the announcers. Free throw good. 9-0. Hendrick goes out, and Lillian Hatfield comes in for Shady Spring. One out of 2 by Dowell. Boy, the Lady Beavers are pressing all over the floor. In close. There's the foul. Austin Barnes had what she thought was an easy put in, and Bluefield collapsed and blocked it, but there is the foul. So Austin Barnes, the junior, will try to get in the scorebook for the first time. There you see the replay. And there we go. Barnes gets the first point of the afternoon for the Lady Tigers. One more. Yes. Nothing but net. So it's 9-2 as we approach 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Brown walks it up the court. Kara Brown passing left. There's a steal. Nice steal that time by Kylie Barnes to Austin Barnes, her sister. Pizzino. Pizzino lets fly from downtown. It's good, and a foul. This could be a 4-point play. The basket is good. Wow. Very nice. Let's look at it again. Courtesy New River CTC. Back behind the arc. And one more coming. Kendra Pizzino, a junior, looking for a rare 4-point play. Yeah. All of a sudden, Shady Springs back in this ball game. 3-point lead, Bluefield. Kara Brown retreats. To the baseline, turnaround shot, off balance, no. Pizzino's got the rebound. Good looking player. She whips a pass in close, and it's tipped away and stolen. Ariana Dowell, I beg your pardon. Brown. Dowell layup, fouled. Ariana Dowell will go to the line where she is 1 out of 2, totals 3 points this afternoon. And here's the replay. Dowell ready. Nothing but net. Once more. Short. She hustles to get the rebound, but kicks it out of bounds inadvertently. So it's a 4-point game as we're approaching 2 minutes left in the front quarter. As we mentioned, we've got 5 games today. We'll have them all here on Video Productions. Maris Lowry getting ready to do the next game, which will be a girls' contest. Then I'll be back for a boys' game, the middle game, mid-afternoon. Kylie Barnes to Pizzino. In close, intercepted. Desiree Jackson got the intercept. And Brown lobs it off to the left. From outside, that's short. Bluefield rebound, put up and in, good. Counted for Dowell. 6 points for Ariana. Double up score, 12-6. Shady going for the lay-in, counted good. That was Lillian Hatfield scoring. Back to a 4-point lead for Bluefield. Brown spin move. One minute to play, first quarter. Brown fires from 22, no. Boy, good hustle that time by Dowell to get the ball and then rolls it out of bounds. Touch last by the Lady Tigers. Bluefield kids are hustling good, and it'll be an inbounds play. Lake and Harvey to throw it in. Tipped away by Pizzino. Brown winds up getting the ball, and she's fouled. Bluefield scored the first 9 points in this game before Shady got rolling, and they scored the next 6. Now it's, as you see the score, 12-8. Kara Brown will go to the line. She scored a field goal for her 2 points and her first opportunity at the line. Nothing but net. A lot of arc on that shot, and it worked. Brown again. Good again. Nothing but net both times. 6-point game. Shady needs some offense right now. It's tipped out of bounds by the Lady Tigers. The defender was Naisha Hanley. No, they're going to say that Shady got the hand on it last. So Hanley was given credit for that block and the turnover. 40 seconds left, first quarter. A lob pass to the corner. Dowell shooting in the lane, just missed. Scrap for the rebound. Lady Tigers on the attack with Pizzino. From three-point land. Just off the back brace, no good. So Austin Barnes had a good look at it, but couldn't get it to go. And an out-of-bounds play coming with 17 seconds left. Barnes to throw it in. Outside Pizzino. Barnes again. This is Kylie Barnes. Got a sister combination there. Pizzino, 4 seconds, 3. She lets fly from 25, and it's short. That's the end of the first quarter here at the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center. Bluefield Lady Beavers 14, The Shady Spring Lady Tigers 8. We'll have the second quarter in a minute on Video Productions.
1-2.
At Dutch Miller Automotive, we've grown quite a bit over the last 60 years, but our core principles remain the same. We believe in treating our customers and our team members like friends and family, and we see it as our obligation to give back to all the communities we are so fortunate to do business in. In just West Virginia alone, we've grown from one location on the west end of Huntington to 10 rooftops employing more than 500 Mountaineers. Check out the inventory from all of our stores at DutchMillerAuto.com. Dutch Miller Automotive Group, West Virginia proud.
Ready to go for the second quarter, Bill O'Brien. And ladies and gentlemen, Maris Lowry has decided to join me for the second period of play. Bluefield leads by 6. And Maris, you've been watching this game, and so far it's been all Bluefield.
Well, it's only a 6-point lead, and actually I was going to say Maris says hey to Bill, but now, so Bill says go ahead and put the microphone on, so I guess I'll do a little color with you like we used to in the old days, right?
That'll work.
Well, the old days have become the new days because you and I find ourselves working together a lot here these last couple of weeks.
And more to come this week for sure. Pizzino's got the inbounds pass, and let's see what she decides to do with it. She got a 4-point play, so she has half of her team's points.
And you know, Bill, as you called that correctly so, is a very rare thing. That's something on any level from the NBA on down. Do you rarely see a 4-point opportunity, let alone a 4-point play?
It's Jenna Webb wearing 23 just into the ball game for the Lady Tigers.
You see Bluefield back in that zone.
Webb fires a long ball, air ball. Offensive rebound, followed up off the side. Still have it. Shady keeping the ball. On the far end, Pizzino lets fly from 3 off the back iron. Got it back.
Yeah, this will be their third opportunity.
On the floor now, it's going to be a held ball.
And it'll go over to Bluefield. You know, one thing, Bill, I think I said this to you in a commercial break. You got to give a little bit of props to the Shady High School student section behind us. Looked like nobody made school today. They all came out to the game, which is good. I mean, I think that's good that you allow your student body to support your team, which you're doing supporting the girls' team here this afternoon.
They are indeed. And they did a great job with the boys' team supporting them last night. Here is Pizzino. Kendra Pizzino, good-looking ball player. On the wing, gets it back. Wants to shoot, but nope, she passes. Give and go, nice try. Good defense that time by Brown, and the Lady Beavers are on the move.
Yeah, Shady had the right play, just Bluefield had a little bit better defense on that possession.
Here's Brown, sees daylight, down the lane, banks it in.
Yeah, the bank is open, 24-hour banking, Bill. It don't matter what time of day or night, and the bank definitely was open on that shot that time.
Gara Brown with 6 points. Pizzino, cross the floor pass.
You know, Bill, I remember a lot of these girls from Bluefield a year ago. Here on Video Productions, we did the Beckley girls game against Bluefield, and a lot of the names that you are mentioning just out there watching, I do recall them in the game last year with veteran coach Ernie Gilliard, who you and I go way back to.
From inside the foul line, that shot just missing. Rebound put up, no. Fight for it. Lady Beavers keep it. And there's the turnover. Here's Pizzino, 1 against 1. Watch out, this should be good.
Well, it's a blocking foul. She got tripped, incidental contact, but nevertheless, it's a Bluefield foul.
I like this game that Pizzino plays. Kendra Pizzino, just a junior. And it'll be an inbounds to Jenna Webb for the Lady Tigers. In close, into a held ball.
And the arrow will keep it with Shady.
Desiree Jackson stuck her hands in there. Nice defensive play for the guard for Bluefield.
Bluefield's boys team will play here later in the week. Of course, Bill, you had the Shady boys team last night.
They were really on high octane last night.
Yeah, coming off that big win against Beckley on Friday, and they were able to beat Westside last night, the Shady's boys team.
Well, Gracie McAllister, wearing 44, had a short shot that looked like it was going down, but it did not. And so Bluefield leading by 8 with the basketball as we approach 5 minutes left till intermission. Long shot airborne. Bank shot is good. The bank is still open. Wow.
Bill, the bank never closes. 24-hour banking, and boy, the bank's always open. And that ball hit perfect right above the square. Little kiss off the glass for the bucket.
That was Ava Spangler, a freshman for the Lady Beavers.
And a 3 at that. You see very few 3 balls that are banked in.
And especially from that angle. That was a serious angle. Pizzino.
That's if you're playing horse, you got to call glass right there. I'm not sure if she did, but it doesn't matter. It's 3 on the board for the Beavers.
Exactly. Again, good defenses. Shady Springs, Kendall Lilly tried to put in one from underneath, didn't work. Short shot, no. For Bluefield, followed up, yes. Who got it?
14. I don't have a roster in front of me.
That's Handley.
Yep.
Naija Handley scores 21-8. Pizzino. Shady in no hurry right now.
Yeah,
They're just trying to get somebody loose.
Bluefield back in that zone. And
Shady's been effective.
Yeah, outside of maybe that 1-3 ball that Pizzino hit and got fouled, Shady really hadn't had much luck, shooting the ball over top of that zone.
Nice pass underneath, but there's the block. Again, Kendall Lilly thought she had an open shot, and Bluefield defenders came in there. Now the ball will go to the Lady Beavers as Shady Spring will substitute a bunch of folks in there. So let's see, number 5 is Mallory Phillips. 24 is Kendra Pizzino. Well, we told you about her. She's been really, really good. Austin Barnes is 13, 44. Gracie McAllister. Missing somebody. That's Lillian Hatfield, number 30. It's the quintet for Coach Tabitha Barnes for Shady.
Coach Barnes of Shady played at Summers County.
She did.
Yeah. In fact, I see another Summers County star across the way behind the Shady bench, Laura Rollison. Back in her day, boy, she was a player as Summers County. I know that I'm not sure if they won a state title in the Laura Rollison years. They may have. I do know that they got beat in the semifinals to Tulsa one year. That's back in the 90s. Bill.
Yeah, really. Mallory Phillips handling the ball there for a moment, and now it's going to go the other way to Bluefield.
The reason I know that, I had a niece that was on the team with Laura Rollison for Summers County, and they were playing Tulsa in the AA state finals, and my brother Mario was assistant coach for Tulsa at that time.
Short shot, bank shot missing. Follow up, yes. So give it to Handley. 6 points for her. Naisha Handley following her missed shot. 23-8.
Yeah, biggest lead of the game right here.
And that's 7 points in a row for Bluefield. There's a trip. One and more coming up here. And foul was on Brown.
So that's
no foul shooting.
No, that's only the
Austin Barnes going to trigger it out.
Yeah, only the second team foul.
Yeah.
So you only shoot. Actually, Bill, I think just talking to a lot of different people, not just this week but last week, everybody seems to really like the new rule where you have 5 team fouls and you shoot 2, no more 1-and-1, and you start over again on every quarter.
I like it a lot, too. McAllister couldn't get that shot to go, and here we come the other way. The Mercer County team in control.
Yeah, Bill, in fact, I haven't talked to anyone out there who doesn't like it.
Traveling will be called. So Handley trying to operate in heavy traffic. It didn't work for her. Less than 2.5 to go till intermission, and Bluefield leading 23-8. They scored the first 9 points of the ball game, led by 6 at the end of the first quarter, and now a substantial lead. And there's a steal by Brown. Kara Brown stopping, lobbing underneath, and it's taken, and there's going to be a held ball.
Yeah, I think that was a pass, not a shot. I think you were correct on that.
Yeah, she's trying to lob it underneath.
Yeah, she probably would have been better off probably just go ahead and shoot it.
Mm-hmm. Phillips loses the handle. Will come the other way with it. Beavers quickly stopping. Short shot, counted. That's Dowell scoring, and that's 8 points for Ariana Dowell, 25-8. Shady again. Pizzino. In the paint. Running shot, not good by Barnes. Austin missing.
Another held ball.
Yeah.
Bluefield will have possession of it.
Everything going Bluefield's way.
Yeah, they've been the dominant team since the very beginning, since the tip.
Here's Kara Brown walking it across the 10-second divider.
Yeah, Shady trying to get their first win of the year. And they're going to have to do some work for the next minute and a half for this first half and into the second half if they're going to get that first win of the year here this afternoon.
Hemmed in on the sideline. Now to the baseline. Not there. New player there was Ava Spangler who took that shot. And Pizzino brings it up. Brown has been guarding her very closely. From three, here it comes. There it is. Nice shot that time by Kylie Barnes.
Yes, it was a really good looking shot.
Bluefield missing. Brown's got it back. In trouble. Traveled with it.
So maybe Shady can get a little momentum as we watch the little general instant replay. Dialing up the three ball and a splashdown.
McAllister getting some help. Pizzino. She'll fire the long ball. That's off the mark. And Brown's got the rebound with 35 seconds to play till intermission.
And you know I'm not going to say it.
What are you going to say?
I'm not going to say it.
You mean that they're going to go for the last shot?
They are not.
That's because it's stolen.
She traveled.
Yeah. She had the layup going, but Austin Barnes slid that pivot foot, and the ref was right there to see it.
With 21.4, I'm not even going to say it, Bill.
Not going to say what?
That
they're going to go for the last shot?
I am not saying it. That's a running joke Eric Thompson and I have.
Barnes just missing the layup.
See, I told you we're going to go for the last
shot. They did not hold it. Pizzino, 8 seconds. Barnes is fouled with 4.9 seconds.
And it's really a smart play by Bluefield to foul, make Shady take it out because it's only the third team foul. There's no shots, so Shady will inbound the ball into their own basket.
Well, Bluefield has really got it going here in this quarter. In fact, they had run off 9 in a row before that 3 that was put up by the Lady Tigers. In close. McAllister wasn't expecting the pass, and Bluefield's got it, and that's going to do it. That's the end of the first half here at the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center. And it's Bluefield 25, Shady Spring 11. This girls' game is brought to you exclusively on the New River CTC Invitational Basketball Tournament by Video Productions, and we'll be back after these words.
State Ford, where every deal is a Big John deal. Northside Drive, Route 19 in Summersville. Come see why people from all over the great state of West Virginia are making the drive to Summersville. Incredible deals on brand new Fords. The state's guaranteed lowest price on brand new F-150s, Super Duties, and more. Plus incredible service after the sale at Mid-State Ford. Northside Drive, right off of Route 19 in Summersville. Online anytime at midstatefordwv.com.
Little Caesars stuffed crazy crust is stuffed with cheese and has a delicious buttery garlic flavored crust. And it's $9.49, making it the lowest price in stuffed crust. And I'm out of time. There was more time.
Pizza, pizza.
Grab the one thing that everyone's loving, and as it happens, they come by the dozen. Everybody loves it, and everybody knows it. Everybody loves a donut.
We're at the Dave Barksdale Courts, and it's halftime of Game 1 of 5 today from the 6th annual New River CTC Invitational Basketball Tournament. Girls game, and Bluefield has taken care of Shady here in the first half, 25-11. In fact, the Lady Tigers were only able to score the long ball, a three-pointer. That was all they got in the second quarter. Maris, before we get into the stats, we've got a busy day today.
Yeah, we do. This is a day number 2, and we're in game number 6 here. And coming up following this game, Bill, you and I will bring a girls' high school game. It'll be Princeton against Wyoming East, and that will tip at approximately 2:45. Then at 4:50, those same two teams will meet in the boys' game. It'll be Princeton and Wyoming East, and Bill, you'll be back on the call for that. And then the nightcap tonight, we'll have Beckley boys against the Musselman. Eric and I will have that at 6:15, and then Eric and I will have the Beckley girls against Spring Valley in the nightcap tonight at 8 o'clock. So day two got a full slate of games. We had 5 games yesterday afternoon into last night, 5 games this afternoon on into the evening, and we'll be not quite halfway there with only 10 games of the scheduled 28 games. So it won't be until the 4th game tomorrow where we'll be halfway through this great event, which New River Community College has done such a fabulous job at the event here. So we got the numbers. I don't know if you're ready to take a break and then come back and do the numbers.
We are going to take a break. It'll be easy for the numbers. I'm looking at the individuals right now. In fact, I can do that right now, and then Maris will give you the team totals. For Shady Spring, Kendra Pizzino had a 4-point play, and that's her point total. Pizzino with 4. Kylie Barnes hit a long ball for 3. Austin Barnes has 2 points, and Lillian Hatfield has 2 points. For Bluefield, they're led by Kara Brown, the point guard, with 6. Naisha Hanley has 8 points, 8 points for Ariana Dowell, leads the Lady Beavers, 8 for her. Ava Spangler hit a long ball for 3, and Desiree Jackson has 2 points. We'll be back in the team totals with Maris after these messages on Video Productions.
Ready to steer your career in a new direction? Look no further than New River Community and Technical College. With brand new simulators and virtual reality equipment, New River CTC's commercial driver's license program provides on-the-road experience before ever getting behind the wheel. You can become road ready by earning your CDL in just 6 weeks, along with a 180-hour certificate. Whatever your dream, New River CTC's CDL program puts you on the route to success. Don't wait. Apply now.
Let them ask you how you make this hard, dirty, wet, freezing, sweltering, exhilarating job look so easy. While they're wondering, you'll be doing. Because you can. Because it's there to be done. Because you have the will and the way. We are Bobcat.
Heavy hitter is right beside us as we're getting ready for the halftime stats. If you missed the first half of play, Bluefield Lady Beavers scored the first 9 points of the afternoon. Shady Spring then scored the next 6. It was 16-8 later on in the half before the Lady Beavers scored 9 straight and took control of the game. At that point, it was 25-8. A 3-ball was put home by the Lady Tigers, but that was all the scoring at the end of the first half. 25-11 here, Bluefield. Maris Lowry has all of the team official stats.
Well, thank you very much, Bill. Really, neither team really shot it that well. Bluefield was 9 of 28 from the floor. Shady just 3 of 19 from the floor. Bluefield was 1 of 3 from downtown, and Shady 2 of 10 from downtown. At the free throw line, Bluefield 6 of 8 at the line, and Shady just 3 of 5 at the line. It was really hard for Shady to find any offense as Bluefield's zone, I think, really gave Shady a lot of problems. As you mentioned, the only points they got was from behind the arc. They never really was able to attack the zone in any way, and they just were able to shoot over it. And when it goes in, that's all well and good, but when it doesn't, you get behind 25-11.
Well, you're right, and of course Shady Spring I think their top player, everybody would agree, is Kendra Pizzino, and she has been pretty well held. She's made only 1 of 6 shots. That one was a three-pointer, but if she gets hot, you got to watch out, and so far the defense for Bluefield is taking care of her. Turnovers, that's been interesting, and rebounds, that's another interesting stat. Shady Spring with 14 mistakes in the ball game, only 7 mistakes for the Lady Beavers, and Bluefield had 19 rebounds to 14 for Shady Spring. I think you could hear the cheering in the back. I'm not sure if our camera picked up. We had somebody shooting at the right hoop there, and that was entertaining.
Yeah, one of the Shady girls, like I said, they got a big crowd here, the student body for Shady right behind us, and they were shooting for T-shirts, and one of the young ladies for Shady, maybe if she's got eligibility left, they ought to put her on the team. She rained a 3. Of course, nobody was guarding her, but she rained a 3 at the top of the square, or top of the circle there.
Well, Mayor, she may be in the running for the Pepsi Player of the Game
Very
in
well
our wrap-up show.
Yeah, that's right. She's sitting in the stands, though.
We've got to get her name. All right, we'll be back with the play-by-play of the second half after we take this timeout on Video Productions.
Virginia's #1 hit music station. West Virginia's longest-running morning show. Hit music 24/7. One station, all the hits. 103 CIR is WCIR FM, Beckley. 103CIR.com.
Take me home, country road.
105.9 WTNJ.
At Dutch Miller Automotive, we've grown quite a bit over the last 60 years, but our core principles remain the same. We believe in treating our customers and our team members like friends and family, and we see it as our obligation to give back to all the communities we are so fortunate to do business in. In just West Virginia alone, we've grown from 1 location on the west end of Huntington to 10 rooftops employing more than 500 Mountaineers. Check out the inventory from all of our stores at DutchMillerAuto.com. Dutch Miller Automotive Group, West Virginia proud.
And we're ready to start the second half here under the dome in Beckley at the Armory. So far, Bluefield has a 25-11 lead, and the third quarter will begin with Shady Spring ready to inbound the ball. It'll be Austin Barnes to trigger in, getting it to Kendra Pizzino. And here we go. Both teams been using zone effectively all night, all afternoon.
Bill, we've been here for so long, the last 4 or 5 days, we don't know whether it's day or night. I mean, and really, you and I have been here since last week. As the ball's out of bounds, it'll stay with Shady. But, you and I, as we watch the New River Community and Technical College replay, but you and I have been here since, last Thursday. We were here Thursday and Friday for the Little General event. You and I had the WU Tech game on Saturday. We were here all day yesterday and then here all day again today, and we'll be tomorrow and throughout the week.
We are going to get a break on Friday when Mark Martin from WCHS Channel 8 in Charleston is going to come and broadcast some games, the Hall of Fame play-by-play announcer. And here's Shady trying to get in closer, and a whistle stops the action. By the way, nobody in foul trouble on either team in the first half. Now there's a foul called.
Yeah, that's one thing. We haven't had very many fouls the whole game.
And that is the second foul on Jackson. Barnes passing in closer. I'm good.
Bill, I think
they were going to give me an easy chair.
Well, they're going to bring over the throne, the king's throne.
Thank you, Sam.
Yeah, but we didn't need it.
Not yet. By the end of the evening, we will. We're going to need extra padding.
Well, I don't know. The padding might be all right, but I saw them wheels. You might lean back and might end up skating down to the end of the table. I think no thanks.
I can use all the help I can get.
Yeah, but if I'm going to be with wheels, I want to be in a vehicle.
Let's take a look. I'm looking to see if there are any changes in the Bluefield lineup. Dowell, Harvey, Handley, Brown, and Jackson. Brown passing off on the wing, now in close. Brown winds up with it, and a held ball called.
But it'll stay with Bluefield.
Bluefield, a very solid team under Coach Ernie Gilliard. His 44th year as a coach.
Yeah, one of the great guys, too.
He really, absolutely a great guy.
Yeah, you and I, we go way back with Coach Gilliard, back in his days at Princeton.
And Bluefield, for that matter, too.
Yeah, Bluefield, Princeton, and now back at Bluefield. The boys at Bluefield, and then at Princeton, and now back at Bluefield again.
Well, and this is his second stint with the girls.
Yep.
As Pizzino from deep in the corner hits it. So Kendra Pizzino gets some life into the Lady Tiger offense.
And Bill, if it starts snowing, I know why, because of that 3-ball brought, instead of rain, it brought snow.
Oh, nothing but net. There's traveling going to be called on Hanley. So the Lady Tigers showing some life here in the opening minute and a half of the third period.
And sometimes all it takes is a play like that or a shot like that to kind of, ignite the squad and maybe, kind of turn the momentum here.
Exactly. Bounce pass in underneath. Hustling for it was Hendrick, now taken away. Bluefield very aggressive defensively. Kara Brown passes it up the floor to Dowell. Long pass over to the corner. Brown again. They'll lob it over here. Dowell's got it, had to reach for it. Now in the far corner. Shady Spring zone's pretty nice. Shooting over it, missing. Out of bounds to the Lady Tigers. Substitution for Bluefield. Into the ball game is Ava Spangler, wearing number 20 on her maroon outfit. Austin Barnes will inbound for Shady Spring. The Shady Ladies trying to make a comeback here. Pizzino whips a pass underneath. Hendrick can't hold it. Megan had the position there and couldn't handle that bullet pass. Brown to the wing. Here's the shot. Counted good. Spangler scores. That was a 2-ball. 5.5 to go, third quarter. Barnes passes underneath. Hendrick tries for it, but Bluefield steals. Dowell with it. Waits for her teammates to set it up. From 3, it's good. Lakin Harvey scores for the first time this afternoon, and it's a 16-point lead. That's the longest of the game for Bluefield. 5 minutes left till the end of the third quarter. Another steal. Lakin Harvey was in the right place to get that, and Kara Brown brings it up. Another 3 airborne. Just about, but not quite for Spangler. Rebound up and in good by Dowell. 10 points for her. 32-14 Bluefield. Shady Spring still looking for their first win of the season. And it doesn't look like they're going to have a real rally to get it today. Bluefield has just been all over the court. Shady gets the ball. Austin Barnes will feed it in. Midway through the third quarter. Get a substitution in here for Shady Spring. Gracie McAllister is in wearing 44. She's got it right now. In the paint. Back out for a 3. In and out by Pizzino. Rebound off to Shady Spring, and a held ball is going to be called. Lillian Hatfield had done a nice job. The possession arrow was pointed towards Shady Spring. Barnes again. Pizzino from downtown. Count it. Kendra Pizzino with her third tray of the afternoon and a total of 10 points. Shady staying close. Brown with it. Through a triple team. From the corner. Shot brings rain, but not points. And a held ball on the rebound. Maris Lowry would say, let's look at the Little General replay and watch Pizzino's tray. That's what he would have said.
Did you miss me?
I did miss you. You were gone?
Oh, there you go. You didn't even miss me. Didn't know I was gone.
You were there just getting ready for your game.
Yeah, got a girls game coming up next, Wyoming East against Princeton.
Oh, what a pass. Super pass, and McAllister's shot is blocked. But boy, Pizzino threaded the needle on the bounce. Shady keeps the ball. Boy, that was nice. Austin Barnes to throw it in. Barnes looking. McAllister's fouled.
Yeah, a lot of contact there. Nice play by Shady off the inbounds play. And now we'll have some free throws.
Gracie McAllister has not scored yet. The senior will go to the line for 2 shots. Bluefield Beavers scored the first 9 of the afternoon, and they have never looked back. And that rolls in good for Gracie McAllister. One more coming to her. 14-point game. Bluefield subbing. Jackson sits down. Like those pink shoes by McAllister, and she gets both foul shots good. 32-19, 13-point lead. Here's Bluefield's Brown, passing to the baseline. Shot too strong. Rebound Barnes. She weaves her way through Bluefield traffic. Pizzino is loose from 3, and it's short. Brown on the rebound. Brown on the move. Brown to the hoop. Got it.
You know, Bill, you were saying she was weaving her way through Bluefield traffic. Actually, I was in Bluefield before Christmas. There wasn't a lot of traffic, so it's much more difficult going through this traffic, the defenders, than it is actually driving in Bluefield.
Pizzino bounces it off the iron from downtown, and it'll be out of bounds. Well, you know, Bluefield has had a revitalization. They had lost so much population over the last few years, and now there's a downtown revitalization, and you got to love what's going on in downtown Bluefield. In fact, the president of Marshall University is a leader in getting business back. President Smith, chairman of the board of Intuit. Here's a runner by Barnes, and she is fouled.
Yeah, nice play by Barnes. Good take off the dribble, gets into the lane, draws the contact, and will get to the line to shoot 2.
Here's the replay by Pepsi.
Well, I could use a Pepsi about now.
You and me both. And
Yeah.
I want the full.
You want the blue can.
You got it.
I like the silver can, which is Diet Pepsi's. The first free throw is good. Or you can have the black can, which is Pepsi Zero.
Blue all the way for Uncle Bill.
Yeah, blue cans will get the job done.
You got it. Barnes makes 1 and makes 2. So she's 4 out of 4. Foul shooting, Austin Barnes. And it's a 13-point lead. Here's Brown. And a whistle and a 30-second timeout. Well, we'll keep it here and talk to Maris Lowry because you just said you've been working for your second game. The second game here, it'll be your first game. So tell us what you know so far.
Well, what I do know is Wyoming East has a really good team. They are the defending Class AA champions. They beat Summers County last March to win that title. They are 8-2 under new head coach Ryan Davison. And they have a young lady, Madison Clark, the team's leading scorer, goes by Maddie Clark, averaging 15 a game. And seems like that she's got like an extra year and a COVID year. Seems like she's been playing there for 6 years. But she leads the way. They're going to be going against a very good Princeton team coached by Matt Smith. I had an opportunity to see the Princeton girls team in the first game of the season. They beat Beckley back on November the 28th in Beckley. And so I know Princeton's got a pretty good team, and Princeton is not here yet. And when they get here, we'll be able to get a little bit more information, their exact record and so forth. But they've had some girls who have been around a while too, including Maddie Stoll. Seems like she's played forever, and Sarver forever for Princeton. And Princeton was in the 4A state tournament a year ago.
Good defense by Shady Spring. Didn't wind up with the ball. Little overhand action there. it'll be Bluefield's ball.
Yeah, I think they let that slide, huh?
Yeah.
So you asked for information. Was that enough?
That was pretty good. Good start. So that's your pregame. You don't have to do a pregame now. Okay, you can do it again.
Yeah. Well, you got to figure there might be people watching now that wasn't watching then and vice versa.
Pizzino, nice stab there to get the steal going. Shady needs points right now. In close. Turnaround shot. Yes. Count up that time for Hatfield. Her second bucket. And it's an 11-point game.
Boy, we're seeing a lot of the bank, huh? The bank's been, like I said, bank's 24-hour banking, using the glass right there.
I tell you what, that worked. In close. Turnaround shot is blocked as Dowell went strong to the hoop, and there's the foul. 2 shots coming to Ariana Dowell, senior guard.
Yeah, the crowd doesn't like that. It looked like a pretty good block, but must have got her with the body. We don't have the replay of that.
Dowell 2 out of 4 foul shooting and a total of 10 points today. Nope.
You know, Bill, when they play the playgrounds now, whenever they call a foul and you miss a free throw, the expression is the ball don't lie. And I don't know, that's something that just came from the playground in this era. That wasn't back in your or my era, but that's the way it is in this era.
That's funny. She gets 1 out of 2.
Maybe at half lies, 1 out of 2's made.
Yeah, there you go. Whenever we missed a foul shot, you were running laps. All of a sudden, you got better at the line.
Well, if that's all it took, then a lot of people would be shooting good free throws, wouldn't they?
That's right. Laying good. That's Kylie Barnes scoring for the second time.
Bill, somehow I don't think it was that easy.
No.
Ask Wilt Chamberlain back in your day, right?
Oh, my gosh. Wilper still could not shoot foul shots, and he was over 7 feet tall, but he could do everything else well. As Shady Springs making a run at it here, it's a 10-point lead with 1:29 to play in the third quarter, and the Tigers get the ball.
Yeah, that's why they have the more modern-day hack-a-shack, too, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Here's Pizzino right in front of us. Barnes. Over to Hatfield. Pizzino. Approaching a minute left in the third quarter. Boy, Pizzino's trying to get around the defender, and that's not going to happen. Dowell is just playing terrific defense. It's a trip and a foul.
Yeah, that's an incidental trip. It is a foul nonetheless, but no malice, nothing malicious there. No intent there as we watch the play. Just accidental.
So the foul is called on Faye Jackson, sophomore for Bluefield. Her first foul just into the ball game.
Bluefield's over the limit, so it'll be free throws.
Austin Barnes. Clank. And I was about to say she was 4 out of 4. I didn't say it, so that miss is not my fault.
But you were thinking it.
I was thinking it.
Well, there you go. So it's got to be a little bit your fault, right?
You thinking it, and it counts? Well, she gets 1 out of 2.
And I was thinking she was going to make the second one, so I'll take credit for that.
Oh, my gosh. See what I've had to put up for over 20 years? That's where we get along. We do get along, right?
Yes, of course we do.
Out of bounds play to Bluefield.
You know, Bill, I'll say this. I get along with everybody. I don't know if everybody gets along with me, but I get along with everybody.
Had to go back behind the curtain to get the basketball.
Put them on the clock. Boy, they got that in a hurry, didn't they? When you put them on the clock, see how quick they get it?
You got it. And she got it. Shady Spring gets the ball after Bluefield messes up the inbounds play. This Tiger team, there's no quit in them.
Yeah, they got a little bit of growl left in them, don't they?
They sure do. Kylie Barnes working it now. She's looking to score. Cut off. Let's see what Pizzino can do with it. Back to Barnes. Throws up a prayer. It's not answered. Boy, she went heavily to the floor.
She'll draw the foul and get to the line.
Ouch. Austin Barnes will shoot 2. So just under 27 seconds left in the third quarter.
A chance for Shady to cut into this lead and get the lead to 7. You know, as they missed the first, but Shady's been behind the entire game, and it's been an uphill battle. Most of the time, Bill, as you know, it's been double digits, but now a chance to cut the lead to 8.
Barnes missed them both. Right when they needed some points. And a whistle and
a foul.
We'll go to a foul, Bluefield.
It's foul on Shady, so it's only the second team foul. So Bluefield will now have to inbound as Shady gets ready to send in a new player into the ball game.
That's the third foul on Austin Barnes, so she is in foul trouble. The only one on either team to have 3. Shady will pick them up in the backcourt. Kara Brown, very good ball handler, and in there is Faye Jackson wearing number 2 on her maroon outfit. Jackson can't handle the pass, but hustles and gets it. Pass in close. Spin move, and they're going to call traveling.
Step down the end line.
End line, sorry.
Yeah. Well, it was one of them violations.
It was something there. Anyway, they lose the ball. McAllister inbounding. Got 10 seconds to get it across.
Well, they only got 1.5, and it's a good foul, really, because there's only 1.5 left in the quarter, and it's only the third team foul, and you make them take it out. Well, actually, I beg your pardon, they're over the limit. It's a bad foul because you fouled them 80 feet away from the basket with 1.5. I was looking at the wrong side of the scoreboard. I beg your pardon. Yeah, not a very good foul if you're Bluefield.
Not only a bad foul, but that's the third on Dowell.
Yeah, and you put Pizzino at the line, who's a pretty good free throw shooter.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even though she missed. She made 1, right, earlier today?
She did. She's got 10 total points. Now 11. So she's 2 for 2 free throwing, plus 3 trays to her credit.
And Bill, that's what we talk about, just having, game and time awareness. With the clock running down, I mean, they could have let her dribble to half court and the time probably would have ran out.
One more shot, and no good. Now the clock will run out. That's the end of 3 as Shady Spring has clawed back into this ball game. Bluefield Lady Beavers 35, the Shady Spring Lady Tigers 27. We'll be back with the final 8 minutes in a minute on Video Productions.
I heard every time you order Little Caesars during the Pizza pregame, you score a fun perk.
And I heard Justin Jefferson is the most handsome receiver of all time.
Yeah, you can't believe everything you read on the internet.
No, I heard people say it.
Order pizza and Pepsi online on game day for a chance to win Super Bowl 58 tickets.
Pizza.
Take me home, country road.
105.9 WTNJ.
Back courtside at the Dave Barksdale Court at the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center. Yours truly, Bill O'Brien. Maris is left to do some more homework for his second game. That'll be coming up. Actually, he's doing game 2. It'll be the Princeton Lady Tigers and Wyoming East Lady Warriors coming up at 2:45 today. And he and I will come on the air 2:30 for that one. We're ready to go. Thank you much. Bluefield with the lead of 8. They have led front to back and have the ball right now. Shady Spring has cut it to single digits. Dowell coming in for a layup, counted. Nice move. So Ariana Dowell now with 12 points, 11 points. Let me get it right, 13 points. Gee, money. Can't even read my own chicken scratch. Shady Spring. Skylar Gibson, the freshman wearing 21, into the ball game. The Lady Tigers, and now it's on the floor. McAllister is forced into a held ball. 10-point game. Maris actually doing more homework, getting ready for the next game. 5 games today on Video Productions. In fact, every game this week from the New River CTC tournament is going to be on the air here at Video Productions. From the corner. Back outside, Pizzino. Got it. Pizzino with her 4th long ball. And a 7-point game. Shady Spring showing no quit.
Boy, this is the closest Shady's been in a while.
Absolutely. Since the early stages of the second quarter. There's a steal. Now the Shady Spring team is coming on strong. Pizzino. Outside shot from three, not there. Gibson had missed. Shady with it. Brown gliding down the floor. Lobs a pass off on the wing. Short bank shot, and it rolls in. Not a bank shot. It just rattled in there. Is that Dowell? I think so.
I was still doing homework. I didn't see it.
Nick at night saw it. Heavy hitter will let me know. 3 ball missing that time by Gibson. And the rebound to Bluefield. The Lady Beavers leading by 9 as we come to the 6-minute mark left in the ball game.
And Bill, if I'm going to get a passing grade, I got to do my homework, right?
You better do your homework. You're going to do most of the talking in the second game. High post. Underneath. Dowell from the foul line. No. Rebound Shady. Skylar Gibson. Gibson keeps on coming. Going in for a layup and draws the foul. Nice play.
Yeah, it was. A nice job by Gibson, coast to coast. Went hard to the basket on the dribble and attacked the rim right of the lane to draw the foul and get to the line as we watch on the Pepsi instant replay. Look at that good, hard drive to the basket.
That was the 4th personal foul on Desiree Jackson for Bluefield. That rolls off the rim, so.
And, you know, that's the thing, Bill. Shady's been able to get to the line, but haven't been able to make them. And when you're behind, I mean, you got to make them to keep the lead if you're ahead, and you've got to make them to catch up if you're behind. And Shady has not been able to do that up to this point.
They've missed 7 so far in the ball game. Now 8. Lady Beavers on the move. A record of 2-4 on this season under veteran head coach Ernie Gilliard. Long shot, short. Fought for, and it's out of bounds to Shady Spring. Young lady Jenna Webb, check me, Lake and Harvey was standing on the end line.
So I think we might have a technical foul maybe?
Maybe somebody said something they shouldn't have. I don't know, but you're right.
Sometimes I am. I think I'm right in this case.
I think you are.
Yeah, technical foul on Bluefield, so that's 2 shots in the ball. Like I said, Shady has not been able to cash in at the line. Here's an opportunity to have a very important exchange in the game here by if they can make the 2 free throws and then they get the possession as well.
Lake and Harvey was whistled for the foul, and there's the free throw by Pizzino. Good. She has now hit 3 out of 4.
And once again, like I said, Shady will get the possession.
No good there.
Yeah.
Pizzino with 15 points.
Shady just has not been good at the line here this afternoon. So they're still within shouting distance with 5.5 to go and down 8.
Here's Pizzino on the wing. Pizzino and Barnes. From 3 land. Just missing. Boy, that was a tough miss by Gibson.
Boy, it was. Gibson had a good look and just rolled around the rim and wouldn't stay down.
We're approaching 5 minutes left in the ball game as Kara Brown walks it through the center circle. Ball tipped away and Barnes with the steal. Pizzino from downtown. No. Scrap for the rebound. Shady got over to Barnes. Traveling call.
Well, she thought she was fouled.
I think she was fouled. General will show it.
The ones that count didn't see it that way. Yeah, she looked like she was fouled, but the official ruled that it was a travel and not a foul, and that's a big turnover.
And with that, we've got a timeout. Full timeout, that means 60 seconds for our sponsors on Video Productions.
When you're repping the blue and gold, staying ready is key.
That's why we hit up Little General Stores, our go-to when the clock is ticking.
At LG, they're hustling to cover your daily needs, fueling you both on and off the court.
From the finest snacks to a team that's always ready to assist, Little General Stores is the ultimate stop.
You can rest easy knowing LG has all your essentials.
Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Find out more at lgstores.com.
so funny. We're back now, and we're talking about the heavy hitter, Nick Eskins, who does a terrific job as our producer and director. He's been here all week and will continue to run our show. Well, Maris, we've got 4 minutes and 50 seconds to go and an 8-point lead for Bluefield. Every time the Lady Beavers look like they're going to pull away, Shady comes back.
And Shady's had all kinds of opportunities to even get closer, but they have not been able to cash in at the free throw line, and they had some costly turnovers, and they've had some good shots that just wouldn't stay down. But with 4:50 left in regulation, Bluefield has the ball out of the timeout. Shady down 8. Shady's going to show full court pressure here and see if they can get a steal and perhaps an easy bucket.
Inbounds play for Bluefield's Lake and Harvey. Everybody situated?
We are ready to roll?
Yeah. Harvey looking. Up the floor quickly to Brown on the fast break. And they'll set the play up. That gives the Tigers time to get into their zone. Pass through the zone. Nope. Short shot, nicely done by Dowell again. Well, she's had quite a game. That's 17 points for Ariana Dowell.
Yeah, she got right in the middle of the Shady defense into the lane and put up that little 6-foot jumper.
McAllister faking, putting it up, partially deflected, and Bluefield winds up with the basketball. So we're approaching the middle part of the last quarter of play. Bluefield leading by 10 and with the ball. This is Brown. Gets around the defender, whips a pass off, and now we'll come back to the middle, to the right. Watch Dowell. She's fouled.
Yeah, she'll draw the foul. And that's only the first team foul in this quarter for Shady, so it'll be out of bounds under the basket for Bluefield.
And a substitution for the Lady Beavers coming in is Desiree Jackson. She's in foul trouble with 4, so that's why she had been sitting for a while. She wears number 10. Watch Dowell. Tries to pass it over to number 10, and Jackson zigged when she should have zagged.
Yeah, and that ball had a little too much mustard on it, too. Maybe a little ketchup on the side as well.
So.
That ball had a little smoke on it.
You get me hungry again.
Again?
Again.
Here's a sandwich I can give you right here. You can eat a little bit.
Did you break it in for me?
No, of course not.
Barnes' pass is intercepted. Almost a back and across.
But it's very legal. She has to go all the way over and then come back. And the young lady Bluefield did not do that.
Brown.
And, you know, Bill, a lot of times that's the biggest misconception of a lot of basketball fans of what consists of over and back. And it's 3 parts. Both feet and the ball have to be over all the way over before anything goes back for it to be a turnover.
Short shot. Outlet pass intercepted. Brown puts it up and in. Kara Brown has played a really solid game and has chipped in with 10 points.
Yeah, there was a lot of contact on that play, too. That could have been an and one.
Mm-hmm. Pizzino scrapping for the ball.
I'm going to train you before the night's over.
Oh, yeah,
when the referee is standing right in your way, you can look right on that monitor and see everything you need to see.
There's a monitor right in front of me, and I just still can't figure it out.
You're still
this is my
bobbing
second
and
day
weaving,
here.
and you're standing up and looking.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Bill, just look at the monitor.
Hard to teach an old dog new tricks.
I don't know.
Here's Dowell.
I got old cats. They learn. If cats can learn, why can't dogs learn?
Jackson, nice bank shot in there. Second bucket.
I got mean cats, Bill. Actually, they're not even mine. They belong to the neighborhood, and they mean.
Barnes.
Right here again, Bill. Look at the screen.
Long shot. Count it. That's a 3-ball. Pizzino with her 5th downtown shot of the afternoon. And back to an 11-point deficit for Shady. Dowell makes her move to the baseline, and now we'll retreat.
Yeah, Shady's only committed 1 team foul. They got to foul 4 more times to get Bluefield to the line.
Dowell is fouled.
Yep, they fouled in the act of shooting, though.
Here's the Little General replay right in front of me.
That's right. That 3-ball by Pacino. But, yeah, the referee, he stands right here directly in front of us when the ball's in a certain area on this end of the floor. But as I've been trying to get Bill, all you got to do is look at the monitor in front of you, and you can see the whole floor.
Dowell shooting and rattles it off. No good. She's made 3, and she has missed 4 so far this afternoon. 17 points. Senior and our good-looking player. And that one misses. Scrap for the rebound, held ball.
And it will stay with Bluefield.
Bluefield scored the first 9 points today and led by the end of the quarter by 14-8, 6. They led at halftime 25-11, and then Shady outscored them 16-11 in 16-10 in the third quarter. Now whistle, and we'll go the other way. Shady gets the ball.
Offensive foul, illegal screen.
That foul has been called on Kara Brown. That is her second of the afternoon. So the Tigers are ready to go. They need some points, and they need a bunch right now. Austin Barnes gets it in. Kendra Pizzino has played a great game today. 18 total points. See if she's got more. Rims out. Bluefield rebound. 1:22 to go in the game. We'll have the Pepsi player of the game in our wrap-up show.
Well, Bill, you're going to have to do that. I haven't really watched a lot of this game because even though I've been on the mic here with you, I've been doing other things, held ball, and Shady will get it on the turnover. But I'm saying Shady's got to have to foul 3 more times to get Bluefield to the line with 1:11 left in the game.
So Bluefield gets back, packed in their zone, and Shady Spring will look it over. Just over a minute left. Barnes from downtown. Oh, I was going to say counted, but no, it popped out on her. Tough luck miss.
Yeah, Shady's had several of those in this game this afternoon. The ball looked like it was going in from downtown and just wouldn't stay down.
Kara Brown being guarded, but she's able to get away from the trouble. Spin move missing, follow-up missing, follow-up again missing, and a foul.
Yeah, should have fouled way before the shot, and now you're fouling on 2 shots. And Shady running out of time with 44.9 remaining here in the game as we watch the Pepsi replay. Watch this nice little spin move. And just missed the shot. Tough luck. 1 put back. Nope. Just shoot till you make it.
Desiree Jackson ready. First time today at the foul line, and that's no good. The senior has scored 4 from the floor. Speaking of 4, that's how many fouls she has, so she's had to be very careful defensively. Desiree Jackson.
You know, Bill, when I was fortunate enough to play, I always played like I had 4 fouls. Couldn't guard anybody.
Here's Pizzino. Corner, and it's off her foot. Barnes gets it. No shot. Not shot going down, and
foul.
A foul is called for 32 seconds.
Yeah, and that's only that's the 4th team foul. So the next Shady foul will put Bluefield at the line for 2 shots. Here in the final 32.3 of the game. And there's a steal.
Nice steal. Layup blocked. But boy, you got to give credit to Kylie Barnes. She's not quit at all. Neither have her teammates. Into the ball game is Claire Wilson, wearing number 40 on her white outfit. Pizzino. Bounce pass over here. And it's out of bounds to Shady.
Bluefield kicked it out of bounds. Even I saw that one. And I mean, that happened like, about 3 feet here in front of us.
That was Rowan Dickens, wearing 34 on her outfit, who's hustling for the ball. Barnes. She took an extra step there. Took the pass and forgot to dribble. So 14 seconds left, and Bluefield's going to win this ball game. They've got an 11-point lead and the ball.
And if you're Shady, I don't think at this point, I would foul. I mean, there's no 11-point play.
No.
And if you're Bluefield, maybe didn't really need to score there, but they did. Jackson
scoring, and that's going to do it. So that is the end of the ball game. Game number 1 in the books on this Wednesday. 47-34, favor of Bluefield. So Bluefield's record improves to 3-4, and Shady Springs Lady Tigers drop to 0-8. Stay with us. We'll recap the game. We'll have the official stats, and we'll have our Pepsi player of the game. All that coming up on Video Productions.
Meet Jessica Moore. Jessica was born to care. She always had your back. Like the time she spotted the neighbor kid, an approaching car, a puddle, and knew there was going to be a situation.
That's my best friend. She don't need no lift, drive her own car.
Miss Hogan's class? Yeah, it's Atlantis. Nice. I don't think they had camels in Atlantis.
Really? Today, she's a teammate at Truist, the bank that starts with care. When you start with care, you get a different kind of bank.
Okay, we're back under the dome at the Armory, and Bluefield's Lady Beavers have prevailed over Shady Spring 47-34. As we mentioned, Bluefield scored the first 9 points in the ball game, and Shady looked like they were going to get knocked out of here. They were down 25-8 after a 9-point run by the Lady Beavers, but then Shady worked, and in a good third quarter, at the end of the quarter, they were down by only 8 at 35-27. And finally, Bluefield prevailed. They had extra firepower, they shot better, and they win the ball game. We're waiting for the official stats. I'll give you the unofficial individual scoring. Kendra Pizzino with 18 points leading Shady Spring today. Austin Barnes scored 5, all from the foul line. Kaylee Barnes, her sister, had 5 points. Gracie McAllister with 2. Lillian Hatfield had 4 points. For the Bluefield Lady Beavers, they were led by 17 from Ariana Dowell. 17 for her, Dowell. 10 points for the point guard, Kara Brown. 6 for Desiree Jackson. Nyasia Hanley had 6 points. Ava Spangler with 5. Lakin Harvey with 3. And that's the scoring for Bluefield. Well, Maris, you had a chance to look at some of these players. I'm just going to have to say, I think overall, Kendra Pizzino for Shady Spring with 18 points ought to be one of the players of the game. That's for Shady Spring. And I think we should have a second player of the game, and that's the 17-point effort from Ariana Dowell.
Well, we need to have 3 players. We need to have the blue can, Pepsi, which you have given to Pizzino. The silver can, who did you just say?
Ariana Dowell.
Okay, and now we got to have a black can for Pepsi Zero, so we have 3 Pepsi player of the game.
I think that ought to be the heavy hitter gets the third one.
Well, so that's up to you.
Yeah, I'm giving him player of the game for doing all of these replays, and all of this deal is this producing and directing is something else. So there we go. Those are our Pepsi players of the game. And I don't think we've got time to get the official stats. We'll give those in our pregame because we're just about ready to go off the air so we can come back on in 5 minutes for the next game.
Yeah, we'll start at 2:30, and we'll be on here directly. So, Bill, you can go ahead and sign off, and we'll get ready for the next game, which will be Princeton 6-1, Wyoming East 8-2 in a girls' high school game.
That'll be coming up bottom of the hour. Our thanks to Video Productions for making this possible, and all of our sponsors, including your Little General Stores. For the heavy hitter, Nick Eskins, and for Maris Lowry, I'm Bill O'Brien, repeating the final. Bluefield Lady Beavers 47, the Shady Spring Lady Tigers 34. We'll be back in 5 minutes with the next game on Video Productions.